This girl is about to eat some candy, but a beggar approaches her quickly, takes the candy from her hand and throws it on the ground. The girl gets upset, questioning why he did this, and he says that she can't eat it because it's too dangerous. He continues to step on the candy, while the girl whines, asking the beggar to stop doing that. Her father sees everything from afar, and hurries over to his daughter. When he arrives, he finds her talking to the man, and he asks his daughter what happened. His wife also comes running up, telling him that she saw that beggar stepping on their daughter's candy. In a fit of rage, he starts beating the beggar, wanting to take it out on him that he threw his daughter's candy on the floor. And then he threatens him that if he goes near his daughter again, he will call the police. He pulls the beggar to his feet and orders him not to move. The beggar tries to explain that he didn't do anything, but the man still doesn't want to listen to him. He picks up his cell phone to call the police, and as soon as they answer, he says that he is in need of a police car in the town square. He asks them to hurry, because there is a beggar who is bothering his family. After passing on all the information, he ends the call. His wife asks her husband to calm down, claiming that it is not necessary to call the police. But the man does not accept this, claiming that this is their daughter, and the beggar was harassing her. The beggar is very frightened, asking the man to stop it, but he doesn't care and orders the beggar to shut up. The man makes it clear to his wife that no one should hurt his daughter, because she is everything to him. The beggar tries to show what the man has done to his face, but the man says he doesn't care. A few moments later, the policeman arrives in a hurry, questioning what is happening. The man tells the policeman that this beggar was harassing his family, showing that he stepped on his daughter's candy. He wonders why the beggar didn't ask for the candy, but tried to spoil it. The policeman asks them to calm down, claiming that he will settle this situation in a moment. Then he says that he wants to know what happened, and says that he first wants to hear the family's version and then the beggar's. The man then begins to tell his story, claiming that they were there to spend the afternoon together. The beggar simply took his daughter's candy, threw it on the floor and started stomping on it. The policeman then says that he has heard enough, claiming that he will take the beggar to the police station. But the homeless man contests, claiming that he was only trying to save that child's life, and the officer wants to know how he could help, since he was in fact harassing that family. The woman then tells the policeman to take him to jail because she thinks he wanted to rob them. He believes in the family, and will not even listen to the beggar's version. However, the beggar wants to tell his version, begging them to listen to him, that he was really trying to save the child's life. The officer trusts the family and wants to take him straight to the police station, but the beggar still wants to tell his side of the story, claiming that he was really trying to save her life. Then he tells the story, that he saw the woman put something in the candy, saying that she would finally put an end to that nuisance in her life. She put some suspicious substance in her own daughter's candy. Then the family left the car, with the father saying that his daughter would have a great time that day. And the wife showed what she had bought for her daughter, making the little girl thank her for the candy. The husband then said that the two could go ahead, that he would just grab something from the car before catching up with them. The beggar saw the whole thing. When the two arrived in the square, the woman says that the child can go play now, that she would stay on the bench watching her. The beggar says that this is the true story, claiming that they can even search the woman because she has a suspicious substance in her pocket. She quickly wants to defend herself, claiming that she is a woman and that the policeman will not touch her. Then she asks if he is going to believe in a homeless man. Then she also asks her husband not to believe him, that he knows that she would never do this to her daughter. The police officer claims that the whole story is strange, and he understands what the beggar means. He releases him and asks him to sit on the ground and wait. He walks over to the woman, telling her to put her hands up, turn around, while he also tells the beggar to keep his hands behind his back. He ends up finding the poison that the woman had hidden. He scolds her, claiming that this is a lethal substance that can end anyone's life in seconds. She quickly tries to justify herself, claiming not to know how it got into her pocket, but he doesn't trust her anymore, and says he'll arrest her. But they were not expecting the woman to run away from there, so they start pursuing the woman. She runs as fast as she can, and the officer comes right behind her, telling her to stop. After a lot of running, the woman hides behind a tree, in order to get away from them. Everyone is running, trying to find her. But the beggar can't keep up with their speed since he is hurt. So he falls behind and finds the woman hiding behind the tree, and hurries to tell the policeman. He rushes to her and pulls her by the arm, so that she can't run away again, claiming that he will take her to the police. But the woman quickly manages to break free, slapping the beggar in the face, knocking him to the ground, and then she begins to hit him, wanting to hurt him while she curses at him. While being beaten, he tries to scream for help, but all he can do is scream in pain because of all the punches and kicks he is taking. After being beaten badly by the woman, he manages to get up and knocks her to the ground. The policeman appears soon after, asking what happened. And the beggar says that the woman is crazy. The father and daughter come up right behind the policeman. The woman asks her husband to believe her, claiming that she would never do that to him. The beggar says he knows that it's hard to believe him, because he's just a homeless man, but they have to, that he's telling the truth. The husband is shocked at what his wife has done, questioning how she could do this to him. He had always dreamed of starting a family with her, and that his wife always said she loved his daughter, and now the man wants to know why she did this. The woman then says that the truth is that she never liked his daughter, that she was always a burden in their lives. She says that she wanted to give him a daughter, but the little girl always got in the way. The man gets even more outraged, claiming that his wife knows that his little girl is everything to him, that she is his daughter, and that he'll do everything for her. He can't believe someone would do something like that, so he asks the woman if is she going crazy. She then replies that she liked the man, not his daughter, and is not obligated to like her. The policeman then says that they should go to the police station. After everything is settled, the policeman apologizes to the beggar, and also thanks him, claiming that he is a hero. If it weren't for the homeless man, that child might not even be alive right now. And the beggar claims that he has no family, but he once did. He thinks he's done no more than his duty. He says he's a very good man, and that he should keep it up. He wishes him well, and then he starts taking the culprit to the police station. The man also apologizes to the beggar, because he beat him up for something that wasn't even his fault. The man says that his daughter is everything to him, that his wife deceived him all this time. It never crossed his mind that she would do something like that to them. But the homeless man tells him not to worry, because there's no way he could believe that, because it was his wife's word against the word of a beggar, and he knows that no one values people like him. The man then asks if the beggar has a job. He says no, that he doesn't even have a place to live. Then the man explains that he has a company, that they are hiring, and he thinks that this is the least he can do for him, and asks him if he will accept this opportunity to work with him. The beggar is thrilled with this opportunity, and thanks him for everything. He accepts the job immediately, because this is all he wanted in life. So the three of them go together, for the man says he will show him around the company.